the National Assembly, that is the lower house, House of Rep, don't talk, say, they don't, I think they try tell INEC, say, INEC, based on the present reality, you want to say people right now, say they demand for their voters card, say they want they involved for this particular election when they come next year, say make them at least consider extending the PVC registration and everything will revolve around them to another 60 more days. 60 more days. So at least that one means say at least they don't talk their own. So now they for the hands of INEC to also look the matter, to also say, okay, based on popular demand and based on how people right now, they rush there for PVC, make we extend that. Well, now what we go also pray for, and the matter there for this thing, for INEC to decide. And still going back to the matter, we got our Bunga guest, and I'm with the head of news when it comes to Wazobia and Nigeria info matter. When we talk about the head of news, that is the person where they in charge when it comes to the news matter where they happen, when they hear from these very stations. I will talk about Ufuoma Egbamuno. Oga Ufuoma, welcome to us in the hot.
Nkubi, I greet you. Good
evening. I greet you, Pat.
Yeah, I greet you. But Chris, they worry too often now.
Oh, my bro,
Let's be other.
No, you know, no understand.
Imagine, I just talk my own, just carry on for her.
It's okay. I agree, Tona.
Yeah, welcome, bros. Make we no waste time. We could just go straight into the conversation. Make we start first with this continuous voters registration exercise. I won't ask, you get one question when they always call my mind every time when I won't ask. Some people, if they won't reason this matter, they will talk, say, Nigerians too, they like injury time. Say the thing don't they go on for long, they no gree come. Now when the thing don't come reach injury time, then come they rush, go there. You think say this argument hold water? If, for example, INEC talk say, we are going to be able to do this thing at a particular period of time, give us money for it, and we don't give them money, you think say that excuse when some people they give say, no mind them, Nigerians they like injury time thing. Now why now? The INEC don't they overwhelmed? You think say a good excuse?
Not really. If it be good excuse, if it be excuse, but even for rule where Nigeria gets, now you get a number of days where you fit still stay to take register before election go reach. Think about 180 days or thereabout. Was it 60 days? I'm not sure. I don't know if you remember again. So that even if they stop them now, that's end of this month. You never even reach
the time when they say they don't stop them finally.
Exactly. But now true, say Nigerians too they like wait until dying minute, last minute. Because this is what we talk about. So don't start since June last year. June this year now where we did so go make a 1 year where
continuous voters
registration don't start. But again, the one thing where I feel say make many people wait till this time. If you remember, for 2019, especially for some parts of Nigeria, we get what you people they call voter apathy, which means say people no just send, they no send. You know, they all reason and say who be the major people they even come out for this election. This one, you know, do anything I want. This other one, no be person what I want. So they no reason to go out say they won't go vote. But it gets some kind of things that don't happen for this since that 2019 reach now. You know, economy done bad somehow. Bad pass has been bad before. The things where you if you use 100 naira buy 4 years ago, now maybe now 200 or 250 you go take user. So that one don't waking many people up. Say, come, as we don't even go vote, should be all of us now they follow suffer the suffer. So maybe time don't reach we self we can't go vote. Plus, you get 1 or 2 people who don't come out for this election now where some people don't reason and say, wait, oh, this guy, na better person, oh. Okay, because of this person, may I go find how I want to get my PVC. They make I go make this vote when it reach next year. Because even INEC themselves talk and say, the major places where we don't get this surge, as we people they call as in plenty people they won't come to register. Now the 5 southeastern states will be Ebonyi, Imo, Abia, Imo, and Anambra, Enugu join. You know, then the cutoff for Kanu and then for Lagos. So if you look at one of the presidential candidates for this election where they go do next year, now from Southeast. So maybe all the people they come out from the Southeast say they won't go do, they won't collect their voters card or continuous registration. Now because say they don't see person where they feel say, oh, if this person come out, maybe if he win, maybe if he do something good for us. But I not sure say now valid excuse. Because even the INEC chairman himself, he be there. Lagos, that TBS Waka, where they do organize exactly, and he use his own mouth, Korokoro talk and say, you know what? I don't hear what all of them talk. We self make we go reason the matter. We go come back and tell them. Now if he tell you point blank here, so even though say they never make them official, I go tell you here now. Say I need go extend the registration.
Confirm. And if the House of Representatives will be say then they represent Nigerians from different parts of this country, come and talk say, I beg you go need to extend this thing. We hope say the thing will happen. But like when they talk here, if you check the official date now,
end of this month, so better
what you feel to go register.
better go do them now. No, they wait say I go do them.
I dey sure say our people waiting for house go don't know this one and they go begin to take action. Make I come move to very very important issue also. Now June 17th, that's today Friday. Now the day where we say INEC being right for their calendar say people when don't get presidential candidates, make them bring name of a vice presidential candidate. That is those where we say go represent the political party as vice president, run along with the presido of that political party. According to different gist when we hear now, and we go to quote our source them. The one we don't see now video of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the PDP, where he make the announcement with his own mouth, said the current governor of Delta State, Governor Okowa, now he go be in running mate for that election for 2023. Just they go round. People they talk about merger between Labour Party and NMPP. And according to news where we say he never too take when he break na arise news story people that then carry them then talk say the Labour Party don't name somebody as placeholder. That one means say the person go they hold that place. So that if I talk say where is your name, they go say now the name be this. But after they do everything when they fit do, they fit still come out that person, put up. So he go hold that position in trust according to the gist when they go round. Even the APC own too, they talk say the presidential candidate don't also name in own. But some people they talk say based on the permutation when people they make before, it be like say this person too self now placeholder and say then go come out. Now if our law they clear say you fit come out, you fit add. He be like say this placeholder now. Now the new English will go begin the reign for a couple of months until they can decide say now this person. But we could start with the Labour Party. In fact, no, we could start with the one where we know. No. Maybe we start with the Labour Party. No, maybe we start with the one where we know. Because now from where we know, we're going to go the one where we say we don't know.
Okay.
Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. Make we now watch and hear as he make that announcement by himself. Before we go on, they look the permutation of why he choose this person. What if their chances as they don't choose this person? So
only for us to prosecute a winning campaign, but also to provide good governance that our country seriously deserves and our people honestly yearn for. The task of winning the coming elections will be.
We know say they go back to back on a particular issue. And just like center will talk about that. Just like say the government say okay, we don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Now look at us, Korokoro, and they hear us whine. I say you tanda. And this now as it the hot.
I be the government to get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't they reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey I say this politics them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer when person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go ask leader where will they go. You don't know where you want to go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
Every day, plenty things dey happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, na there plenty matter dey to settle.
Wetin government dey talk and the one where politicians come dey do so.
On top the matter as e dey take affect country people, na there we don carry una enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on Wazobia Max Abuja on UHF 25.
You sabi say na women dey hold ground for we society.
Now we be mothers.
Now we dey run things. Now we dey change drivers. But they no let us shake body. They no even let us drink water drop cup. But all that one go stop.
Woman, time don't reach where dem go hear you. You go talk your mind. As they do you. As you dey feel am. As they pay you for body. And as you see am. We go talk. Better talk.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
You sabi say na women dey hold ground.
They look us koro and they hear us whine. I say you tada gidigba. And this now as it hot.
Abi the government don't get the foresight to know what they happen inside this particular matter.
Because Nigeria don't dey reward grandstanding. Make some people billionaires.
Shey say these qualities them. He get university when then they go learn am, or he get fasting and prayer wey person go do before the spirit go enter the person.
My people go say, make we go as leader where we they go. You don't know where you want go.
Make una dey watch as e dey hot every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
We know say they go back to back on a particular issue. And just like Senator will talk about that, just like the government something we don't hear, they will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. We know say they go back to back on a particular issue. And just like Senator will talk about that, just like the government something we don't hear, they will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress. Now, you get what thing we do. We play the video as in take highlights the qualities when they look for a vice presidential candidate. And I just everybody go agree, say, okay, if president they here, the vice they here. The vice supposed to be best way we say, anytime when they call him, say, oh yeah, this vice work. Just come begin to do president work. In go fit do the work without any shaking at all. So from all those things we not highlight, they should everybody get the idea of how vice president of country suppose they work. Then most importantly, in don't talk in name. We say we go start from the one we know to the one we don't know. Now from this one what we know, Ufuoma Egbamuno, as a strategic thinker, a man wey sabi well. You think say idea, tactics, strategy go into the selection of the governor of Delta State as the vice presidential candidate of the PDP. And what do you think say go be the chances with his selection?
So the truth be say, I don't already know Senator Okowa in go pick right from. In fact, I even talked myself for one of our stations like 1 month ago.
Why you think so?
Because na so the plan been be. Him and Okowa don't already get that. Allegedly, don't already get that understanding. You know, say you go give me Delta votes, you go be my VP candidate. So Delta governor and the River State governor, I be the two major names, you know, where they mentioned. Now, for many people, the reason the Rivers governor is Wike because the reason say he get ginger, he get mouth, he popular. Whether he popular say he do great things, now another matter entirely. But if they count one of the person who don't be big opposition for APC in the last 7 years, you go first mention Nyesom Wike. So many people they reason am from that angle. But me, I feel say waiting the VP candidate of the PDP look now. One, you need person who go they loyal to you. You need person who too often no go they get.
If one they hot, one go cold.
Cold, exactly. And if you look the River State governor, that one, he own ginger, he too much, you know. Now person be safe even telling you, Oga say, Oga, no like this way they do. Come out for public now, come talk as he be on for body, you know. So maybe now the thing where Atiku reason say, I don't need this kind of wahala. That one. Number two, remember, say Atiku choose Peter Obi as in VP candidate 2019. And it means he can't get enough votes for Southeast. Now, for 2022, Peter Obi don't come out, go join Labour Party. The chances say he go get Southeast votes don't reduce. So who be the person when if he pick, if he manage give him some kind of votes for Southeast?
If I
Okowa, they more able to give him that vote than a Wike. Reason be say you don't hear Wike so many times. Don't talk say I no be Igbo.
Say be
I no be Igbo. I be Ikwere. And truth, you didn't get right to talk on because a lot of people for Ikwere and believe say them no be Igbo people. We don't even want to get into that conversation at all. So because of that, many people reason say if he choose maybe he reason if he choose Wike, if it's those people they
will go ask and say, how far who you be?
Exactly.
Where you come from?
Exactly. You know that kind of talk. But like even the Igbo social cultural group, maybe Ohanese, don't come out early this morning, be yesterday to congratulate Okowa. You know, say him be patriot, him be best way, you know, fit do some kind of better thing. So I feel still a part of the things where Atiku reason. Because make we not forget, for that, the way Southwest be, for example, we be saying one tribe, Yoruba, and the way Northeast and Northwest be, we be saying mostly Hausa Fulani, not be so South be. South no get that one big tribe. Even for River State, you get Ikwere, you get Eche, you get Okreka, you get Kalabari, it's different. For Delta, you get Isoko, you get Urobo, you get Ishekiri, you get Ijo, you get. So South no get that one, you will call them homogenic group. So, and for the South side, the two states where they always give high votes, now Rivers and Delta. So, in that reason, I say, okay, if I don't pick A, I go pick B. You go think how it is better for you. You go think the minus, and maybe you don't think everything finished. The reason I'm saying, oh yeah, make I go Delta.
Okay, Oga, for me, may I bring this question from this angle. A lot of people don't also come and don't question that position of the vice president. So over time, say, enter where they want to choose vice president. They don't always choose person who be say, you know, get action, just as you talk. Person who be say, not like pawn in the hand of the president. Person will say, you know, get direction. Now, anyway, they tell us, say, go.
His hands are always tied.
His hands are always tied. The only thing where I say this person said, get your own position as the vice president. People don't also question, say, if you look vice president over time, now this same line of thought, this same line of ideology, person will say, no, get ginger. Even if you live alone, so go rule the country. If you don't get enough liver to say you want to take rule the country. You understand? And if you also call people don't say, so why not take somebody who say, apart from the fact that you get energy, you get ginger, we go also give you enough vote. You understand? So the question I will say, for how long will they keep up with this particular trend of always bringing somebody who say people don't generalize and say, this person now pawn you go eventually become in the hands of
I not totally agree with that notion or that position. Say now pawn or person no to get ginger, we no fit do anything, or if he be OES member. Because the article where we talk about now, if you remember, now him be vice president of Obasanjo when we come back to rule 1999.
But people talk say you get ginger that time.
Of course, he get ginger. Don't forget, say Atiku been contest presidency for SDP 1992.
Yes.
Don't forget, say he don't already win governor of Adamawa State before Obasanjo can nominate him. And again, by constitution, it is clear for constitution say the vice president get role. Now they manage economy. Now they in charge of anything that concern economy. And all the phone where they use today, all the internet where they use today, all the plenty companies where being start up from 1999. Remember saying Atiku as vice president, now being they handle all those things for Obasanjo. We not to see much from Goodluck Jonathan because the person where he be president for can later die. But I see he himself become president, he himself doing his own work. So we not go say he not to get say. Maybe they talk now based on the vice president who we get now. But even the vice president, even for his first tenure, most of the economic thing where President Buhari do now the vice president I be there in charge. Trader money,
the 5,000, 10,000,
empower. You know, so now be so I not totally agree with this whole talk of say vice president now spare tire. Maybe for states, maybe for state,
governor.
deputy governors, if it be like that. But for vice president, at least from the ones where we don't see, the Atiku himself, he be vice president for 8. In fact, one of the major is Atiku maybe now he's supposed to be president by 2007. One of the things we make him no be na because he been fight, quote unquote, in Yoga, because in Yoga that time been the reason allegedly say he won't go third term. He follow fight, and so now one of the things we make him no come be president. So I don't totally agree with that one. The Okowa they talk about, he be senator before. He don't, I think I mean the secretary to government for Delta State before. He don't be governor now for almost 8 years. You don't go be senator, secretary to government, and governor for almost 8 years without enough ginger and enough power. The same thing with anybody where him being picked from that list, whether na Yeson Wike, or whether na Okowa, or whether na Pius Anyimo, where he don't be senate president before. Anybody where Atiku being picked for still get enough ginger to take rule country if the president no day.
So Oga Ufuoma, what we go do now to just enter inside one short break. When we go this break, come back, una don't hear am. The one when we know, then the one when we say we don't know, we'll begin to discuss am. Whether if somebody put somebody as placeholder tomorrow, it go allow for consultation, or those when they talk about merger, then go merge and we go see any better result. Make una continue to the watch. I say that when they come back.
We'll talk about that. You have to the government something we don't hear.
You sabi say now women they hold ground for we society.
Now we be mothers. Now we dey run things.
Now we be change drivers.
But they no let us shake body. They no even let us drink water drop cup. But all that one go stop.
Woman, time don't reach. Where then go hear you? You go talk your mind. As they do you. As you dey feel am. As they pay you for body. And as you see am. We go talk. Better talk.
Better Talk live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
When COVID-19 struck, a lot of things changed.
This whole pandemic has set gender equality a generation back.
Back with new episodes.
Gender-based violence crimes are on the rise globally.
We're looking at people who have been slashed, people who've been stabbed.
South Africa is known for many things, but a place where women feel safe is not one of them.
As a victim of rape, I am the answer to those who need hope.
The She Word. For real talk on the stories connecting today's African women.
The She World, showing Wednesdays, 7 p.m. and Thursdays, 12 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Shop Noku.
We know say they go.
Noku is an edible commodity. Noku is protein. That knock on it is carbohydrate. The ku is the protein. That's why they say you chop it. Because when you chop it, it will enter. It is nutritious.
I go informal training. Like how many of you could say you don't do? Like 200 and above. Are you serious?
My papa born 2 pikin. And from when we just they grow up, they don't they talk and say, boss go be there, your family go become doctor. Nobody they even bother ask us whether you want to do am or you don't want to do.
You must do it.
So the experience they more than the day.
Now, the kuza.
How much did they pay me? 100,000. Say no.
100,000.
100 naira.
Everybody will know you with that brother when we call Lagbaja. I don't die.
Chop Knuckle, showing every Sunday by 4:30 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
We'll talk about that. You have to the government something we don't hear. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Our Ogbonge visitor, Oga Ufuoma Egbamuno, still there with us inside studio. And we discuss the different news what we hear about the vice presidential candidates of the political parties. For the first half of the show, we don't discuss the one where we know People's Democratic Party and the announcement when Atiku Abubakar be make say Governor Okowa of Delta State and go be the vice presidential candidate. Now we can't go the ones where we don't know. We know they mention names here, but we could just make them clear here. Say for section 33 of the new electoral law when they inside this our country, you fit mention person, say, this person go be vice presidential candidate, or you go take this position. But 180 days before the election, you fit substitute, and they get reason. For example, if the person when their name don't buy, or if the person voluntarily withdraw, say, I not do again. Now, the position where that person then, what they call placeholder. For the different news story where they hear, they say, the All Progressives Congress, will be the ruling party, they don't name, we don't mention any name. Labour Party, they say they don't name, we don't mention any name. But the English over there now, placeholder. Meaning say these people when they're there, then they're there for now. They use them guide. So that if INEC talk say, which name you they carry come, at least they don't bring name come to beat the deadline. Now we will start with the Labour Party, for example. People don't talk, say, then they hear talk about merger. Oga Tanko when been talk, say, NMPP and Labour Party, then they discuss. And people they talk, say, if those two even agree, giving the two names when they're for front, if one agree, say, okay, make I come do supporting, make one strike, say the thing will cause serious problem because at that time, people will see the force of the rethought force. Make I ask you think, say, anything good if you come out from that measure, say one person go agree, say, okay, oh yeah, no problem. In the interest of Nigeria, make I wear 8, make you wear 9.
It no go happen.
No go happen.
It no go happen.
Hey.
No be like say, nah, I just they predict doom, but it no go happen because these two people, they talk about NMPP presidential candidate. Kwankwanso, he done they try for a very long time now to be president. Now, remember, he carried second to Buhari when APC do primaries 2014. He tried to do with PDP too, it no work. So for just believe, say, he get the mandate to be president. Peter Obi himself try now one of the presidential candidates of PDP. He reason I'm say, this thing no go work, and maybe he get some kind of things where he feel say he want to way no can work. He can't come out, can't go Labour Party. And if you believe what the trend where they see, you see the kind ginger and crowd where in the pool. Now, whether that crowd where in the pool now go translate to votes actual 2023, votes, we never know. But at least the trend where they see now, I say this guy they pull some kind weight and some kind crowd. The NMPP guy himself, at least 2-3 states for
Northwest, especially
you dare sure say this guy self go pull some kind of small weight. I don't see any possibility of one of them stepping down for the other. I know sure say Peter Obi go step down saying he won't be VP candidate. Neither do I say I see Rabi Kwankwanso saying one step down to be VP candidate. So me, I feel say both of them will go. The two parties where they don't already do as presidential candidates.
But if you also looking at how, maybe the whole, I'm not saying these two people as you mentioned, then their position to be president, they're very, very strong. And looking at their previous activities of trying to become one. For the benefit of achieving a goal and probably removing power from the ruling party and perhaps the biggest opposition party will be PDP. There also no feature notice because my mind they tell me say somehow anything could happen. If you look at these are two strong forces. If one of them decides to say, okay, let me step down, make the other person, you understand? Don't you also at least look in between? She say one of these two.
So I need to confirm from the new electoral act. I don't really get that particular place correctly, so I don't want to give out wrong information. But it be like get place where say if you contest China presidents have a position for one party, you know fit become candidate for another party. But I need to confirm that particular clause. If true say that clause now so it means that I don't already knock out either of them becoming VP to the other. But again, I don't want to give out wrong information because you remember, say people they listen to us and they take everything we they talk to. So make I not give wrong information where I know they 100% sure of. But me, I feel say the kind of momentum where these two people don't already get, especially one don't get his own for mostly north side, the other one don't get his own for mostly young people. I'm not sure say it will happen.
Make we talk this one quickly in 60 seconds before we begin to take our phone calls. this Muslim ticket, when they talk about APC, before you go answer that one, all the other political parties, make una no verse. We know say na 17 presidential candidates there. Maybe we no talk say, why are we discussing only 4 people? No verse. We acknowledge the rest of you. We know you people are trying. Continue to try. We'll come back to this Muslim candidacy when people they talk and say the thing will get problem. You think say it go get if it affects?
So the honest truth be say, I put out one thread for my Twitter handle yesterday. The honest truth be say, Nigerians we dey like this, so me I believe say Muslim candidate no go work. Here's why. In an ideal situation, whether it be Muslim or Christian
or traditionalist,
it not suppose matter. It not suppose matter. We do them 30 years ago. I remember, I still small, but I remember then say most of the Christian associations that time being come out ginger say no, you know go happen. But last, people really like Abiola, the late Abiola. King Gibe, now kingpin that time for SDP, because he be their chairman. 2 of them, according to some of the results where we see, they say now 2 of them win the election. So Muslim candidates actually work 30 years ago. But now 2022 we did so. See the difference. The difference now say the president who we been get 2010 to 2015, he get arrangement where been gave the political party PDP that time. Allegedly, he no agree honor that agreement. The agreement now say power is supposed to shift from north to south. We get southern president for 8 years, Obasanjo. Northern president can't enter. Unfortunately, he can't die. Ideally, you suppose get northern president. But the question can't be, you can't tell VP where don't be president already, it's making no contest. Last, they can't settle the matter. Say, okay, contest. Do the remaining 4 years of the president. So power go back north. When 2015 reached, you can't say he won't contest again. Now, one of the major reasons we make president who will get now win, because most of the people who have been supporting 2011 with the agreement say, oh, power go back north, can't come out for a hand, can't go support another party will be president now. Now, why you think say people they argue about north and south? Because unfortunately, a lot of things what they do for Nigeria, they do them based on ethnicity. Now, that division, you know, say it been there 2015. You and some of your friends quarrel because of Buhari and Jonathan. Between that 2015 and now maybe 2022, if the division 2015 are 20%, now are like 60%. The things it don't worse.
It don't increase now.
It don't increase. I always talk and say, not be like say Nigerians generally before we get unity. But somehow we manage and we cover. In 2022 now, people don't even want to manage anything.
You know what you go, no best for no manage take this call from Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Now from WK State.
Okay.
Before they best for us. Victoria, welcome to City Hot.
Yeah, and good evening.
We greet you, Victoria.
Yes. Blessing, good evening to you.
Good evening. We are talking your mind, Victoria.
Okay. This matter, we parents, African parents, especially Nigerian parents, they actually need to teach our...
Wait to... okay. We understand. We understand. This is the odds. African parents don't register. Then go vote on election day.
I'll go for my quick one. A lot of people also probably disagree with you based on what you just talked. And this is the reason why. If you look the political party where they talk about where they in place, that is the ruling party, and the fact say, okay, maybe the consideration of a Muslim ticket. Also look, the Muslim, if for instance, the presidential candidate decides to say, he won't bring in another force, we go be running from a region, we get the crowd, we get the number, where we say, majorly, that same religion that they practice on there, based on that same sentiment we talk, say Nigerians, when it comes to sentiment and this thing, should also say that sentiment eventually play out, especially when you look at the force of the person will be the sole person that is the presidential and candidate himself, and bringing in somebody who will also join them from that particular region.
So the explanation why I've been trying to give before that call come now say now Nigerians they divided more than as we been be 7 years ago. So if remember say the APC presidential candidate now ideally, now it's supposed to be VP to President Buhari. What is stop him from becoming VP? Now Muslim ticket.
yeah, okay.
Because the reason at that time say, this thing no go work. That's why they can't bring the present VP now will be pastor. One na Muslim, one na pastor. Because you need to balance the equation. So because of the division, see, when they talk about balancing the equation, north and south, you go also need to balance religion. Like I don't talk about before, ideally it's not supposed to be a problem for us. But because of the kind of situation we don't get, you must understand this thing. Why you they talk of Muslim from north? Are you saying Christian no they not?
But would they were based on numbers?
No, are they come? Are you trying to tell me now and say Christian no they not? That was the number one question. Are you trying to tell the Christian self where they south, southwest, southeast, south, say, oh, on a no matter? Because now the question where some of them, remember say, Christian Association of Nigeria don't come and talk, say, make can I not do this thing? So, if it work, and I understand the numbers where you talk about, politically, the best thing for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to do, politically, now to put Muslim ticket, because in they try one win, northern vote.
That side.
But the question
the best thing we will do now to take this call from Divine. Divine, welcome to us in the Hut.
Hello.
Reduce the volume of your television or come up for the place where it is so that you can just talk your mind straight.
What I would like to say in this matter is
Divide, they talk to hear yourself. Repeat what you talk for your TV. I beg, Divide, you go try call us back. We got another person with the telephone line. Joy from Prince from Asaba. We don't lose them.
You get one question when you be one ask.
So they try one explain quickly and I say, yes, from a political point of view, you feel the reason and say, oh, make I bring northern person. Because unfortunately, from what we don't hear, most people for North where they vote based on religion. And it go there easy for them to vote person will be Muslim as opposed to person will be Christian. You remember say Ojo Sokalo even talk am. Say if they don't do it like that, then go lose. But ask yourself question. Christian never win election for North. Obasanjo no get votes for North. Goodluck Jonathan no get votes for North. You know, so I not totally. So the problem with APC and Bola Tinubu get be say you must satisfy one group, dissatisfy the other. So he need to sit down and ask himself which one I want to satisfy. If he pick Muslim VP, he go satisfy people where they not. But most people, especially for Southeast and South, where remember say he needs those votes. Maybe most people go vote for Southwest based on ethnicity or based on the like what they do. But Southeast, South, they go ask themselves, say, why we won't vote person we put Muslim. So, now big issue for them. I don't know how they want to solve them, but for me, I think be Muslim, you don't, remember say APC governors, northern APC governors come out talk, say, we must decide this thing, we must go to South, because now North don't get them. So, as you the reason region, you must, unfortunately, you must also reason religion.
Make we even leave this Muslim, Christian, Muslim, traditionalists and the likes of them, and discuss one very, very important issue. And that issue now say, this place where we don't reach now, or inside this our country, where we say a Nigerian like us, whether I come from east, west, north, or south, because of your religion, people go they use side eyes, they look at. Why it be say people go look so okay, if this person not be my religion person, I not go trust this government. Before you answer them, Michael from Rivers, because we go like correct this particular bad thinking. Michael, welcome to us in the Hut.
This people they say talk, they tell me something that comes out in the Hut.
Oh yeah, they talk. I don't tell you welcome to us in the Hut. You say we see they talk.
Okay. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. Talk.
What do I want to do inside this matter now? Why they ginger me like this now? Since why they call, they at the talk.
Oga Michael, you better say your TV they on. And
you not go, wait, Michael, no call open eye for us here. You understand? He says, don't carry weekend format, enter telephone line. No open eye for us for here.
still I want to talk for this thing, huh?
Oh yeah, just talk. No, just talk. Just they talk, they go, no mind us. Talk.
Michael leaving TV on. Michael leaving TV on. He want to hear himself, they talk.
Unfortunately.
So, you know, if you work. Michael, you go call us back next time. You know, if you work now, I beg. We'll go off. So, based on the question where Chukwudi be they ask. Chukwudi.
I talk, say, how we go reach this level we don't reach now? How we go take it correct this bad thinking?
So, unfortunately, now because of the way the supposed people we elect as our administrators, because of the nonsense way most of them they do, now they cause most of these things. You vote person away from, in fact, I might even use one state. You see, when they talk about national B, go River State, where we don't get some of this our most people they call. They still get this small division. Query people don't rule since 2007. Rotimi Amechi. After Rotimi Amechi finished, they said they want to go riverine area. Some people say no. Governor Wike enter. Same Ikwere, they don't rule 16 years. One of the person who won't come out for PDP, na person who come from Ogba side. Trade they tell them, na say, one of your brother don't be governor before. The first governor from 1999. Peter Odili. So you know fit come out. So now the two parties don't carry, the two major parties, APC and PDP, don't carry the governorship thing, go to waterside, riverine area. Do you understand? For Delta State, now say the same problem. If no be, according to what we hear, Iboriwe put in leg for ground, say, no, governor must come from the Igbo-speaking part of Delta. If they say make them just throw open, say make they go do election, the chances say the Igbo-speaking part of Delta will be Governor Okowa to win election, it go hard. Because the major population for Delta, now Urobo.
And if election are by numbers.
And if not by numbers, now then go always the win. You know, so the way Nigeria don't be this way be say, everybody want make their own person. Because when those people reach there, most times, the development and the things where they do, they always do them around their side.
But for Nigeria here, east, west, north or south, homie, everywhere, we never see any development at all.
Well,
this has to strike. Affect one people, you know, affect other people.
I know go sit down here, follow you, I agree, say we never see any development. We don't see the one way how we expect them, maybe no. We don't see the things we're supposed to, because with the money where we get, maybe no. But you still don't get some kind of small things. This phone where you they use. Na part of the dividend.
No, I don't talk development, no come.
No,
I say, wait, no, what you talk be say, for example, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo na president of Nigeria from 1999 go reach 2007. He come from Ogun State when they southwest. Ogun State people feel beat their chest, say because he be president for 8 years, Ogun turn to London. That's the thing when they ask me.
So here's the honest truth. The honest truth now say some people they benefit. Some they benefit.
Okay.
Some regions they benefit.
Okay.
Some people go tell you say most whether not true or not, no be true. I won't sit down and they decide. Some people go tell you say in the last 7 years, some people for northeast and northwest now don't get more opportunities for this government based on the president from that side. Some people go tell you say most people for Niger Delta, especially Bayelsa and Rivers, benefit well under Goodluck Jonathan. So whether not true or not, that one no be what you want to decide. Time no even day to decide them. So because of that, because they don't they do them, they come. Anybody who want go position, they do based on my people, my brother. So because of that, what you expect other people? So other people they argue to that position based on it don't reach
our turn.
And unfortunately, because the people where they vote, they always talk them. Most of the electorate where they go out go vote. It's where most of them the reason now. This one is my brother. This one come from my side. Now maybe now me and you will be small middle class, 9 feet sit down. I remember the quarrel where me and some of my friends get. 2011 election, I vote Buhari. 2011, that way no win. 2015, I support him. I know the quarrel where some of my friends quarrel with me say, why you go leave your brother. Go they vote, person will be your brother. You know, so unfortunately, now the kind things where most of us they reason. And you know if you change our
Ufuoma, you sabi where you try. You don't finish work for this particular matter we will discuss. So
I hate
you get this handshake. I've been waiting for us. They talk say Nigeria and our country, no go spend our country, go the permanent side. Until we come back again on Monday with more topic where they come on smoke inside Nigeria politics. Ufuoma.
Seize the hand.
See, now this is handshake of youth.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I mean not the youth. I mean not the youth.
Take
your own. Thank you very much.
You will go school with your fire.